Welcome to Are You Quizzing Me? I'm Vineet Nair with my co-host Aditya Kashyap. This is a quizzing trivia podcast show where we ask each other questions and share what we know and learn with you. Though in a quizzing format, it's not competitive. The questions are simply a way of sharing our love of trivia. So sit back, relax, and join us as we explore the depths of human knowledge. Here's the format. We ask each other questions alternatingly, as many as time permits, while giving as many clues as needed to help each other get to the answer. Let's get quizzing. Another day, another episode. We are back. And due to popular demand, we have sitar player extraordinaire, HK in the house.
HKV in the house. That's
HKV in the house. Yes, HKV in the house. HK is back with his suitcase full of amazing questions to tickle our brains and for the second episode running. And so let's kick things off with a question from HK, followed by Aditya, and then we'll do a...
I can't believe I'm calling this upon myself, Vineet, but you did forget that I have to answer the question I set up from last episode.
Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. Aditya.
Okay,
please
so
answer your question.
Our regular listeners, which at this point I think is only my mother, and I believe some family members of yours, Vineet, would know that in the last episode, the question that was asked was, what is the mnemonic to remember the tributaries of Indus? And that was inspired by the mnemonic Superman Helps Everyone, which is the Great Lakes of North America mnemonic. Superman helps everyone. So I thought a similar vibe would work for Indus as well. And the mnemonic is, Jor-El remembers Chota Beta Superman. We got Jhelab, Ravi, Chenab, Beas, and Satluj. For all those kids struggling with geography, Uncle Aditya is here to help you. Jor-El remembers Chota Beta Superman.
Oh my God.
Mnemonic.
You should be jailed for that one. Now, with that comfortably out of the way, HK, let's start the proceedings.
Glad to be back. Really blessed to have listened to that live, listened to that wonderful mnemonic live. So just hoping that it only gets better from here again, the episode. So my first question is, so I'm not 100% sure it's an exhaustive list, but I'm going to read out a few names in order, and you just have to tell me what's special about them. Aurangabad, Hamirpur, Pratapgarh, and Bilaspur.
Okay, you mentioned, what was the second name?
The second name was Hamirpur. Yeah. Hamirpur.
Hamirpur. Aditya, any clues?
Aurangabad immediately makes me want to think of named after Mughal emperors, but the rest of them don't sound like it.
Hamirpur, I'm not sure. Where is Hamirpur, by the way? I'm sorry, my geography is quite bad, especially when it comes to Indian places.
Clue. I wonder if that would be a clue. HK, would that be a clue if you told us where it was?
Yes, it would 100% be a clue if I told you where it
was. Before we get a clue, I'm going to just revise. So you said Aurangabad, Hamirpur. Could you just repeat the list again?
Yeah, Bilaspur and Pratapgarh.
Oh, there are only 4. Is it an exhaustive list?
I think there are probably more. I'm not sure, but these are probably like 4 kind of well-known ones. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm using well-known in a very loose way. But if I tell you the answer, you tell me that's absolutely not well-known, then yeah, I'm ready to chase the beating. But I'm saying
Bilaspur and Pratapgarh. Okay.
By any chance, capitals?
No, I don't think so. Maybe no, those would be district capitals. No, but it wouldn't be such a short list, right? No. You said it's an exhaustive list.
It's not an exhaustive. It may not be an exhaustive, but these are probably like more relatively well-known ones. But yeah,
I'm thinking, were these capitals that were moved from Delhi in history, like Delhi, say they moved to
Oh, I
these
don't
places too?
think so.
not not exactly.
Okay.
Okay, without giving away too much, right?
Okay.
I just said that these are four. I did not say these are four cities, by the way. So that's the other thing for you. So and
Ah,
Okay,
yeah,
you don't say these are four cities.
yeah.
What else could they be? I mean, like Bilaspur, Garh, these are all classic, wait, forts, places, names.
Yeah, the other thing I would say is again, so obviously Aurangabad is, you can probably guess, it's named after Aurangzeb,
Yeah,
right? So
Aurangzeb, yeah.
yeah, so again, think of what could be something that is, yeah. So I don't know how to give a clue without giving it away, but yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
hmm.
You guys are close. You guys asked me two very important questions, right? As in, you said one, you asked me where it
Can you
was, and
tell
I
us
said
what
I
those
couldn't tell
questions?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other one is that it's yeah. These are not. I mean, these are. I think there's something that Vineet, you were mentioning about these being popular, quote unquote, popular names, right? So yeah.
Oh, are these common are there is there like more than one Aurangabad, more than one Bilaspur or something?
Yes, these are districts that are in more than one state, I think, or probably there are multiple districts with this. These are some of the districts in India that have the same name. As in, these are
Oh.
Ah,
how do I,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Basically, there are multiple Aurangabad districts, there are multiple Bilaspur districts, there are multiple Hamirpur. I think, for example, there's Aurangabad, and of course in Maharashtra. That's one of the famous ones. There's also an Aurangabad district in Bihar. There's also an Aurangabad district, I think, in one more place, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so
but I can imagine there are a lot more of the, or is it you're going by
districts.
the, yeah, okay, district, yeah. Because
Not
if we went
cities, I'm
down to
sure there are many Aurangabads. I'm fairly certain because, like I said,
cities,
it's been,
villages, if you started
yeah,
doing
yeah,
that,
yeah.
then there would be a lot
Oh,
more. Yeah. Okay.
there are
So these
so
are
many like that
specifically
way. I think,
districts.
yeah, that's right. Because in terms of cities, literally half the names, there's so many probably Shahjanabads, and there's so many I think another famous one is Firozabad. Apparently, also there's multiple of them. Again,
Hmm.
named after emperors, right? So whenever they go, they found
Right.
a city, and then this is named after them, and there are probably multiple of them. But districts, not so common.
Right. Interesting.
Any of them? I mean, this is a weird
Yeah.
question, but would are there like two of the same name in the same state? Because that would make people go crazy.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's probably that it's in multiple. Yeah. So, for example, I think I'm looking at Hamirpur right now. In Hamirpur, there's a Hamirpur in Himachal Pradesh and a Hamirpur in Uttar Pradesh. So, yeah.
Okay, okay. That's why he specifically couldn't tell us where it was.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Clever, clever, HK. Okay. So let's transfer the tricky hat onto Aditya's head. Aditya.
Okay, so this particular inventor named their invention, and I put inventor in quote unquote because it is disputed, but
Okay.
it's the most famous name associated with this invention. This
Okay.
inventor was a fan of a certain car and named their invention after this car, after the favorite car.
Okay.
They described both their invention and the car as being optimistic, exuberant, young, and flirty. What invention am I talking about?
They described an invention as flirty.
Yes.
Okay.
It's one person, one inventor, is it? Or is it I mean,
If you go into the history of this particular thing, there are people who have come up with similar ideas previously. So it's not settled debate, but it's the most famous name associated. So if you were to say like something like a telephone, yeah, Graham Bell, right? Though you could argue that there were other people who were also doing something similar.
yeah. Okay,
Yes,
okay, okay.
yes. Can you describe the adjectives used for this car and thing again?
So this is in quotes: optimistic, exuberant, young, flirty. These were the exact words used.
Real invention or fictional invention again?
No, not quite.
No, I said, is it real or is it
Oh,
like a
sorry,
real thing?
real.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought I heard
yeah.
wheel. I was like, a
No, no, no,
wheel
no,
was
no,
not
no, no,
invented before the
no,
car.
no, 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 no.
Um,
Yeah.
real invention, yes, it is very much a real
Okay,
invention,
so
not
it's
a
a
fictional
real
thing.
invention. It's inspired by a car, you said, right?
That would be correct. Yes, the name itself of the invention is inspired by the inventor's favorite car.
Okay. Optimistic, exuberant, youthful, and flirty.
Young and flirty.
Okay. Okay.
What car can something like that?
For some reason, my mind keeps going to Porsche. Very,
Yeah.
the curves and whatnot. I don't know, flirty.
Not quite, not quite, but you are I would say, in the vicinity of a type of the car that is in question here.
Okay, so it's a supercar or a
It's
sports
like a
car.
supercar. Yeah, yeah.
No, okay, actually, then probably not. I was thinking more the shape, but yeah, I'm not really
Oh, okay.
a
Okay.
car expert, anyways.
Oh,
No, actually, even the shape is pushing it. Nah, you know what? Disregard that too. Um,
what kind of invention was it? If that is that something you can tell without giving it away, or
that would take you. I would give you a more abstract clue first.
okay,
This
Okay.
particular one of the inspirations for the invention. So, apart from the name, of course, which reminded the inventor of these qualities, one of the primary inspirations was the memory of seeing a young tap dancer. So, the inventor talks about their memory of seeing a young tap dancer.
Young tap dancer.
That is correct.
Huh.
so, wow. I'm just thinking like
Wow.
out
No.
of the. Is it like
Yeah.
the computer mouse? By any chance, it's like clicky and like tap. I was thinking like that, or something along those
No.
lines.
Mm, I
I
almost
don't.
wish that was the answer because that is such a brilliant guess, but it's not. It's not in this case.
And I don't think that I think it was the Xerox engineers who came up with the mouse.
Yeah.
They
That
did. They did.
Apple, yeah. So I don't think they were that
Hmm.
I'll, I'll tell you.
creative when it comes to describing it.
I don't know if you'll be able to guess it from the name of the inventor, so I'm going to give you the name. The name of
Okay.
this person is Mary Quant. Mary Quant is the person in question.
Why
She
do I
is the
know that
inventor.
name?
Perhaps it does ring some bells. I wouldn't put it past you brilliant men knowing the answer to this.
Wait. Mary.
Tap dancer.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, 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 wait. You said car, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it the Mini Cooper?
It is the Mini Cooper.
Oh
Aha! It's a
wow.
mini
Okay.
skirt.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Mini skirt was named
I
after the
remember
Mini
reading this.
Cooper.
But what's the deal with the tap dancer? I've never heard that.
Okay, so so again, just to clarify, Mary Quant is if even if she is not the inventor of the skirt, she's the one who's made it the most popular.
Popular, yeah.
There are a couple of other people who are also associated with the tag of inventing the miniskirt, but she did name it, and she does get the naming credits. Her inspiration was the memory of seeing a young tap dancer wearing a tiny skirt over thick black tights, influencing her designs for young active women who did not wish to resemble their mothers. So this was back in the 50s when Mary Quant started designing mini skirts. And that was the inspiration. It was optimistic, exuberant, young, and flirty,
Yeah,
which I
that
think is
does.
a
Yeah,
great
perfect
descriptor for,
description.
yeah, that's how a mini skirt came about.
Nice question. That's a cracker of a question. I should remember that one. Okay, so I'm going to go with something a little not very serious. It's not a very serious question, so don't take it too seriously either. Right. In 2022, Coca Cola released a limited edition variant called Starlight. Okay. It was a distinctly red hued beverage introduced on February 17th and discontinued on October 21st. Many have described the taste as similar to that of fruit, vanilla, or cotton candy. Junk fruit review site Candy Hunting said, it tastes like strawberry, marshmallow, and or cotton candy. Ali Walensky of the Food Network wrote that it tastes kind of like minty cotton candy sprinkled with vanilla. What was the actual flavor mentioned on the label? And if it were accurate, what would it actually taste like?
So I have no idea what the answer is, but I've not seen
I
HK
have
this
actually
excited.
drunk it. I have actually drunk
Oh,
it. That's why.
really? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
That's why I was
Okay.
remembering that.
So
It was okay.
this this
It
this
was
one
like
I
a
will just let HK
flush.
answer it.
It was a flush pink ball, like slightly pinkish ball can. I remember,
Uh-huh.
and I remember drinking it and feeling the exact same thing. It does not taste like what is written on the can at all. Ah.
So what is
So
the
This
answer,
must
HK?
be.
what is the answer?
I'm thinking,
Oh, HK does
what's
not
the
know the
flavor?
answer.
No, he's
That's
forgotten
what
it. He's
I don't remember what was on the label on the can. Yeah. See, okay, wait. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So then I'll step in with my terrible guesses. You said it was a pink can, or was it a red can?
Yeah,
it's a,
pink. Yeah,
it's a I think it's a pinkish kind of magenta-ish kind of
yeah, yeah,
can and
Okay.
label,
yeah,
and it's called Starlight. That
yeah.
should be a clue.
Strawberry?
Hmm?
No. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
I think
No, not
HK guessed
strawberry.
strawberry.
Yeah, but no.
It's not strawberry. It's a very weird thing to call you say like strawberry flavored or vanilla
Yeah,
flavored.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is X flavored. I mean, X as in whatever the flavor is, but it's a very weird thing to name a drink or even a flavor.
I'm gonna say Arcturus.
What?
Is it the star? Is it or what? Oh,
It's
no,
one of
oh,
the
silly.
most famous red giant stars
Oh
Oh,
my
because you
god.
said
Wait, isn't
starlight.
Beetlejuice the most famous red giant?
Is Beetlejuice a red giant? I'm not sure. But Arcturus is the one in one of those videos where they show the scale of the
Yes, they
universe.
keep zooming out. They keep zooming
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Arcturus shows up and it's huge.
No, no. I mean, but you have the right idea. You have the right idea.
You said starlight and red, so I'm just thinking.
Yes. You have the right idea. You're very warm.
Yeah.
Pun not
It's
intended, but
Solar energy was the
no.
was the
Think a little
no.
less specific and more abstract.
hmm.
They said it tastes like no, not the universe. Something. It does taste like something. I'm thinking, what did they
HK,
say?
you've almost got it. You've almost got it. I'm just looking for one specific word.
Galaxy. No.
No.
Or Milky Way. No. Or something like that. No. I'm thinking, specific word. Universe. But no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not universe, but something similar.
It was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, Adi.
Okay, I mean, we can keep guessing, but I'm just wondering, is there
Yeah,
some more specific clue?
No,
Is there something
I
in
mean, like,
there?
literally, this is clue proof. You
Oh,
can't give
okay.
a
yeah.
clue for this.
Um. Okay. Let's be methodical about this.
Yeah.
So starlight,
Yeah.
it's a magenta pink color. A lot of people
Yeah.
describe it as being fruity, cotton candy,
Marshmallow taste, I think. Yeah. I think someone
marshmallow.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, no,
But
that has nothing to do. That's it. I think the flavor does not taste like like basically, literally because you can imagine it to be whatever you want it to be,
okay,
sort
so
of
I'm
thing.
gonna say fire. Was it fire?
No, okay, I'll give you the alternate names of it in different countries. So
Okay,
that should give you a
Okay.
little bit
okay.
of a clue. Right.
Okay.
So in the US, it was called Starlight. In the UK, it was called Intergalactic. In South Korea, it was called Stardust. And in Thailand, it was called Starshine.
Okay, I'm gonna guess something like I don't know. Is it sunlight, moonlight, something or black hole? Is it supposed to
It
taste like
tastes like
yeah,
moonshine. Moonshine. Doesn't taste like
moonshine?
moonshine.
No, you guys have
But
literally said every word except the one that's,
wait.
Anybody who has drank this is currently cursing us because they remember it.
No, I don't think many people have. I mean, like, given the quantum of people who listen to our podcast, the chances, I am basically flabbergasted that HK's actually had it. I thought nobody would have heard of it. Okay. So I'll answer the first part of the question. So hopefully
Yeah.
you can tell me the second part. So if you remember the question was, what's the flavor that's mentioned on the label? And if it were accurate, what would it actually taste like? Right. So the on
Right.
the label it says space flavored.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it would taste like
Yeah.
burnt metal.
No, that's what space smells like.
It's like, but
Oh,
tastes
okay.
like nothing, right? I mean, or no, it's like just because it's emptiness. Is it like something like that, or
No,
hydrogen?
no,
The
no,
whole
no. There's
bunch.
a
Yeah.
specific
No.
flavor that. Okay, so there's a
Oh, okay.
2009 study which sampled certain molecules in the center of the galaxy and found that yes, the center of the galaxy does have a specific flavor.
Oh, interesting. Wow, this is tough.
Yeah.
I am gonna say, is it something edible or would it be something
Yes,
inedible?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Mango. Just because I like mangoes.
They should have done that. They honestly should release Mango Coke. I think it's probably would have been better
I
than
I would buy a mango Coke. Yeah.
Okay. Mango Coke. Oh my God, that's okay. So basically, the if it were space flavored, what we know that space may taste like, especially the center of the galaxy may taste like, is raspberries.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
wow.
let me elucidate. Okay.
Please.
So the marketing head for Coca-Cola said that this particular limited edition, its taste includes additional notes reminiscent of stargazing around a campfire, as well as a cooling sensation that evokes the feeling of a cold journey to space. I think that literally just encapsulate what marketing is with selling you bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they were using Chat GPT before it was cool. This was like Chat GPT come up with something.
Yeah. So coming to the taste of what the center of the galaxy tastes like, in 2009, this is a real study, astronomers were able to identify a chemical called ethyl formate, okay, which happens to be responsible for the flavor of raspberries. And sidebar, it also smells like rum. That particular molecule,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Okay.
it smells like rum. So a Japanese tea company had also come out with space tea, which was a herbal infusion with a sweet raspberry and rum flavor. Now, what astronauts who've been to multiple spacewalks, what they say that once they do the spacewalk and come back into the shuttle or the space station, they kind of carry the smell of space with them, and they've described it as bitter, smoky, and metallic, like seared
Hmm.
steak, hot metal, and arc welding smoke all rolled into one. So, so Coca-Cola did release a space flavored drink, and it should have tasted like raspberries, but it didn't.
Nice.
So let's pass the baton back to HK. Hit us with a question,
Okay.
please.
So this was an incident that occurred on the sets of Tomorrow Never Dies, which is the Bond movie
Okay.
in 1997. So
Okay.
I'm going to paraphrase a quote. Okay, so it's the quote is, "She's the girl from those why films." Then question mark.
Huh?
Someone on the set snorted at the movie's director, who was there was Roger Spottiswoode, I think. And then the quote continues, "Nothing but high heels, this one, right?" And then in response, just high heels X cut in before calmly stepping to one side and demonstrating a high kick that brought the point of a stiletto up 120 degrees so that it was hovering directly in front of the person who said previously his eyeball. Who is the person I'm talking about? So the why I've deliberately not said, but yeah.
Okay, let me take a wild shot at this. I think this is Michelle Yeoh.
It is Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, wow.
I know my Bond girls.
I
Very
was
cool.
considering whether I should not say the name of the movie because I think, I wonder whether that would have made it more tricky. But yeah.
Big Michelle Yeoh fan. I'm a big Michelle Yeoh fan.
Me
I
too.
did
me
not
too.
know this trivia, but what a phenomenal actor.
Yes.
No, that's a cool trivia. That's a really cool piece of trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Aditya, you're up. Hit us.
So I'm going to do a listicle. What do these have in common? Here's the list:
Mm-hmm.
Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
Google, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Telegram, Visa.
And you're asking for one thing that's common between them?
Yes. Um, Let me throw in one more, which will actually make this more interesting. YMCA.
YMCA, as in the Young Men's Christians Association,
That
or
would be
the
correct.
Village People song?
The the association.
Okay. Okay. The YMCA.
Wait, this Google, this Snapchat, this no Twitter, is it? Or Twitter is there? Yeah,
Twitter is there. Twitter is there.
Twitter is there. Okay,
So we have
Amazon, Google,
Amazon,
Snapchat. Yeah.
Google, Snapchat. HK, any ideas?
Yeah, so something about I'm thinking whether it's something with logos, but then that I can't see like because I know Amazon has that whole A to Z in it, and Google is like I don't know, but no, that's it. But Twitter and Snapchat, I can't think of. The other thing is probably some place, but then that also because it's at finite list, like it cannot be something like California or things like that because it's like way too much.
Is it something as simple as Silicon Valley or something? No, right?
Yeah, but YMCA is the other one that's a bit.
Yeah, that's the odd one out.
Should I give you some more?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Volvo,
Okay.
United Arab Emirates,
Okay.
WordPress.
WordPress.
Yeah.
I am
Is it
completely
oh wait,
blank
no,
on
is it
this.
something to do with two things? Like, do they mean two things, or like there's like I don't know because but WordPress again. I'm thinking some Amazon, Amazonians, and like is it like something like to do with like how you refer to people who work there or something like that, or
No. So these are not. No, no. That's not. That's
no?
not where I would go. I would think more online.
Okay, okay. Is it extensions? Something to do with
Domain
the
extension.
dot
The
domain
domain.
extensions then domain or the
No, but then Amazon has quite a few, right? They have .jp, .uk, .in.
Yeah. But something about Amazon itself, they had probably had to buy their own domain name from someone else, is it? Or was it owned by some other? But
Not quite, but you're getting close with the domain name. Yes. It's
yeah,
not.
okay.
It's not
Okay.
what you are saying, but it's very close. Yeah.
What's the domain name for the UAE? It's AE, right?
Yeah,
It's
dot .ae.
.ae.
Yeah, yeah.
.ae.
YMCA.ca. So ym.ca. So does it also have something in it? Amaz.on and like dot G Google.le, like do they have like I don't know country names or something? I'm wondering if something along those lines. But Visa, no.
The listeners can't see this, but Aditya has this insufferably smug look on his face right now.
Yeah,
No, I'm
correct.
actually I have the list open in front of me. I'm trying to think of what else can I give you guys that will help you along.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Um,
But domain names, okay. So domain names,
Yeah.
okay. But what's a domain name for UAE, right? I'm wondering. But like,
Wait, have all these? No, that's not possible. I was just thinking somebody bought the Google domain when it lapsed for like a few hours. No,
Not in this case. That's not the answer. No.
okay.
Snapchat, Twitter, okay. Twitter.
So think exclusivity in terms of domain names. You guys are just hovering centimeters away from the answer.
Exclusivity. Okay, have they bought like every single domain that's available for these names?
No, not quite. No, no, no.
It's not
I'm
okay. It's
sure
not
they
like
have. I'm sure a bunch of them
Yeah,
have,
yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not the
But
answer.
yeah.
yeah.
So okay, I remember reading something about it because like Amazon.com is like one thing and Amazon dot something else is like apart from does it refer to something that's famous or
No, I think you're
after
going a bit colder. You're going a bit colder.
yeah okay
So
but
yeah, domain names was exclusive domain names was where I would be closer to.
okay exclusive domain names
Exclusive. I mean, like exclusive. Once you buy a domain name, it's exclusive to you. You can't. Nobody else can replicate it, right? Am I
Yes,
missing
but
something here?
Not exactly. That's what there's something that can be done to replicate this, in this case, I guess. Or is that maybe that's
Wait,
the
is it to
fun
do with
part?
the metaverse?
no, not really.
No.
No,
Okay.
Drop the. Is it something like that? Like the Facebook and Facebook. I'm thinking like something like that. Did they have like a? Oh, is it the United? Oh,
no,
it's
no,
all
no,
the.
no, no,
No,
no, no, no, no.
but
It's not. It's not. It's not.
No
It's not.
way. Is
No,
it
no,
like
no,
there's
that's
a
not bad.
parent? Is it like there's a parent company like Alphabet for Google, Meta for Facebook?
No, no. I think you guys are going in the wrong direction. Should I
Okay.
just tell you what the answer is, or do you guys want to try it?
One
one
more
more.
clue. One more
Try.
clue.
Give us some more examples, and we'll
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Let
yeah,
me see. What all did I say? Did I say Amazon? I said
yeah.
Amazon. I
Yes.
said Facebook. I said Google. Did I say Volvo?
Yeah, you
Yes,
said
you did
Volvo
say
cars.
Well,
NPR. Snapchat. Overstock.
Overstock. Wait,
Twitter.
Overstock's the
Telegram. United Arab
retailer,
Emirates.
right? Yeah.
Visa. WordPress. Wikimedia Foundation. YMCA.
Wow.
anything to do with Wikipedia entries?
No, no, not really.
No.
So I presume he's reading off of one right now.
I am on a Wikipedia entry. I have the list in front of me.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Volvo
Okay,
tires and cars.
let me give you
But
one last one. Okay, it's called the V Foundation. V Foundation, and it's a cancer research funding space. V Foundation. Does that help? Because it is the most direct clue that I can think of.
okay,
It's literally called the V Foundation.
the is there in the name. The V Foundation.
It's just V Foundation. V
V
Foundation.
Foundation. Okay.
Yeah. There's another one which also I guess I'm just hoping this will get you guys there.
Yeah.
This organization provides an open source implementation of doesn't matter what it is exactly, but it's an organization. It's called x.org.
X.org.
It's literally called x.org.
Oh
X.org.
wow. But
No,
so the domain name is
should
probably
I just tell you?
x.org. So the domain name is x.org in that case. So then that's the so something like
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys what the answer
okay.
is. These are single letter domain names. So
Right.
A.co is owned by Amazon.com. G.co is owned by Google.
Oh.
Oh.
S.o is Snapchat. T.co is Twitter.
Uh,
T.me
yeah.
is Telegram.
It's Telegram. Yes.
U.ae is United Arab Emirates.
UAE. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Wow.
W.org is WordPress.
Yeah. Why?
Y.org.
Why?
Y.org is
Is
YMCA.
why?
Okay.
W.wiki is Wikimedia Foundation. So it's an exhaustive list because there are only so many single letter domains that you
So
can
yeah,
have.
there'll be only 26 into how many ever extensions there are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there are the top domain level names are anyways .com, .net, and .org.
Yeah.
And that is a very
So a
small
few.
list. A couple of them which are more famous are like say u.ae or w.wiki, which is the Wikimedia. So yeah, these are
That's
famous ones. But
Nice.
yeah, single letter domain
tricky
names.
one.
This
I
one was
like it.
tricky.
Yeah.
Me likey.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can go in a slightly different direction. Let's just pivot a little bit. Père Lachaise Cemetery is the largest cemetery in Paris, spanning 110 acres. With more than 3.5 million visitors annually, it's the most visited necropolis in the world. Notable figures buried at the cemetery include Frédéric Chopin, Edith Piaf, Marcel Proust, Sarah Bernhardt, Oscar Wilde, and Jim Morrison. An Indian occupant was buried there in 1993 near his family. The vault in which his family members and he are buried is a simple structure made of speckled grey marble, and on top are inscribed 3 words. Humata, Hukta, Huvarashta. Who am I talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna guess Freddie Mercury by any chance because of the year and everything. Yeah.
That would have been a cracker of a guess, but no, unfortunately, no. I
Okay.
don't think his family was posh enough to have their own vault
Oh, okay.
at the largest cemetery in the world.
What year was it? Sorry.
1993. Yeah.
1993. He was buried there in 1993.
And he was buried along with family members, is it?
Yes, it's a family vault.
Okay, it's a family vault. Ambani by any chance?
No,
It's the
no,
other
no.
name I can.
No,
But
Dhirubhai
yeah.
Ambani died a long time after that.
Oh, much. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
93.
he died in the 2000s, I think. Dhirubhai Ambani.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Triggered the whole bhai
And the
fight.
split.
Yeah.
Split.
It seems Parsi, right? That's the other thing. The inscription seems Zoroastrian, and somehow that's the thing I can think of. So then, I mean, the famous families are who are famous families. Like, I mean, is it probably is it Tatas? But then which Tata is it? Is my thing. If it is the Tatas.
Okay, so if it were a Tata, which Tata would it be?
JRD?
Yes,
No,
it is
JRD.
JRD
Oh,
Tata.
it is JRD.
It is
Okay.
JRD Tata. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought he died earlier than
Yeah.
93. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
what
He
I
died
say.
at the
Yeah.
age of, I think it was 83 or 93.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So okay, so the inscribed words, which I'll just mention those, I'll put those out of the way, are, as HK mentioned, they represent or invoke the highest Zoroastrian principles. So Humata means good thoughts, Hukta means good words, and Huvarashta means good deeds. J.R.D. Tata, Jehangir Ratanji Dadabhoy Tata, was born into the Tata family. He was the son of noted businessman Ratanji Dadabhoy Tata and his wife Suzanne Briere, who was a French citizen. His mother, Suzanne, was the first woman in India to drive a car in 1905. And in 1929, J.R.D. Tata became the first licensed pilot in India. He's known for being the founder of several industries, namely, a few you may have heard of them: Tata Consulting Services, Tata Motors, Titan Industries, Tata Salt, Voltas, and Air India.
Yeah, and so the Air India is the one that's like now it's gone back, right? So that's what they welcome
Yeah,
home.
it's
to
come
Air India.
home. It's come home.
Yeah, it's
So
come home.
the thing is, his father, Ratanji, also died in Paris. His mother was buried in Paris. Obviously, she was French. And he died in Geneva, but was buried in Paris in his family vault.
Nice, very nice. Great question. Okay.
Okay, this one is maybe more of a you know it or you don't, but I think I can give you hints for this. Let's see. Okay, so in Slavic folklores, okay, X moves around in a mortar using a pestle, literally using the pestle to move the mortar along, and dwells deep in the forest in a hut that is usually described as standing on chicken legs.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop there. If you want, I can give you more, but like, who is this character?
Okay. Shall I give it a guess? Aditya, you want to try or should
Because I feel like you know the answer and I have no clue whatsoever.
Okay.
Could you describe that again?
Yeah. So X is described as moving around in a mortar using the pestle and dwells deep in the forest in a hut that is usually described as standing on chicken legs. So
That description
so
makes
if I-
no sense to me.
yeah.
Even on
No,
And-
that description is what gave it away, frankly.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
It's a very iconic description, but yeah.
I really thought I
Yeah.
misheard you or something.
No.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, if you read Mike Mignola's Hellboy series, this is a classical
Oh, yeah. Oh,
description.
no wonder you know this. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so this is a
and-
description of the Russian folklore character Baba Yaga.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, it is Baba
That is
Yaga.
really
Yeah,
cool.
it's a fascinating character, by the way. Like because in most stories, like she's not like a villain in the traditional sense. Like she
Yeah.
helps and she like it's like a very kind of ambiguous character in a sense, like just like a force of nature, like it's like you
Yes.
think you can ask her for help, but you don't know what you're gonna get, sort of thing. So it's never like a strict this thing. And of course, John Wick, they famously mentioned that
Yes.
Baba
his
Yaga.
nickname is the Baba Yaga. So yeah,
Very nice. Very nice.
And there are
Cool.
a couple of Hellboy stories where Baba Yaga does play a good role. Okay. Adi, your turn.
Okay. This particular movie has a very iconic scene regarding the volume on an amplifier. Vineet is smiling already. Vineet knows the answer, doesn't he? How is this commemorated? I'm going to stop right here. So, how is this commemorated today in the digital world? Let HK go give it a try if Vineet already
No, I
knows the
think
answer.
I know. I'm not sure about this, but I think I have a guess because when you mentioned movie and amp, I have a guess, but I'm not sure
Okay.
if I'm right.
there's that. I'm thinking of this one movie that is like chronicling like something to do with bands and stuff like that. That I can't remember
Yeah,
the
I'm
name.
thinking of the same thing.
You're thinking of the same thing, right? Okay, go with it.
Yeah.
It's just the name is not coming to my head,
Okay.
but
So
yeah.
is the movie Spinal Tap and the amp goes up to 11?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
correct.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
correct. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But where is this commemorated?
Apple has something with no.
Ah, see, my question wasn't completely useless. So
Okay.
yes, you're absolutely right. That's a very iconic scene from Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap.
Yeah,
Is
Yeah,
the
this is
name.
yeah.
Spinal
This is
Tap.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's an iconic scene. Let me just describe it. It's a hilarious scene where the standard amps go up to 10. So this particular person has just marked the last one as 11, and it's supposed to signify that it goes up to 11 suddenly, and that is a really wonderful visual joke that happened in the movie. How is this commemorated in the digital world?
I remember I've read this, but I can't for the life of me remember. I is it Apple or somebody has done something where you have it to be turned up to 11?
Is it the number of like the levels we have in volume and things like that? Is that like that? Do we have like 11 levels, not 10 levels, or no? No, I'm gonna
It's
go
in a
count
very
now. But
specific. It's one
oh, okay.
specific commemoration on the online world. So
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if Apple has done that. I am not sure,
Okay.
Okay.
but
Okay.
that's not the
Okay.
one that I'm referring to. No.
Okay.
11.
Is it a clue possible? Any
Of
clues?
course, sure. Well, it
Yeah.
is a movie,
Yes.
so that should be the most obvious.
VLC player, something to do with VLC or something to do with Windows Media Player or one
No,
of
it
these.
isn't. No, it
But
isn't. It's
okay,
okay.
okay, but
By digital, I meant online. Let me be more
yeah, yeah, yeah.
specific. It's on the internet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So not a.
Oh wait,
IMDB, we
it
say.
wasn't Apple. It was Tesla, right?
Wait,
Tesla had
I
something
think.
that
I
go
think.
away.
I think HK. I think HK cracked it. I think HK cracked it.
Okay.
it's IMDB is one MDB. Is that the or like something?
Oh
Yeah.
no, 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 no! But you're
No.
very close. You're very close.
Okay.
You're very, very close. You're
Wait,
basically there.
the logo of IMDb is like 11 dB, is
I
it?
don't know.
No,
I'm
but something
IMDb
like
is IMDb is
okay, but
IMDB. IMDB
IMDB only, right?
logo.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, but
Internet Movie Database. No, that is not. But IMDb is almost the answer.
oh wow, okay. So
IMDb is almost the answer.
Should
Hmm.
I? Should I? Because I think beyond this, I can't give a clue. Should I just
okay,
tell you
wait.
what it is?
Wait, is it Rotten Tomatoes?
No, no. IMDb is literally the website in question. It just is
Okay.
what.
Oh, okay. What have they done? Oh, so
Wait,
when you,
wait.
I think
Spinal
okay,
Tap. This is Spinal Tap's rating goes to 11.
11.
This is
Yeah.
Spinal Tap rating is 7.9 on 11,
On 11.
not on
Okay.
10.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Standard IMDb ratings go up to 10, obviously.
Go up to 10.
But this is Spinal Tap. If you go to the website, it says 7.9 on 11.
Okay. Okay. That was a great one. I'm going to shift something to completely something new. I don't. This is an area I think we've not touched in the podcast till now. This is mythology based, right? One of the seven cursed children of Tau and Kirana, Jazzy Datere, is one of the most important gods among the Guarani speaking cultures of South America, especially in Paraguay. I've butchered the pronunciations of all of these, I'm sure, but bear with me. Jazzy Jatere, which means literally a little piece of the moon, is unique among his brothers in that he does not have a monstrous appearance. He's usually described as being a small man or perhaps a child with light blonde hair and sometimes blue eyes. He's considered the lord of the blank. Okay, he's considered lord of something, which is what you have to guess. Now, blank is a tradition in many Latin American cultures, which has spread also to other countries. According to one widespread version of the myth, Jazzy Detere leaves the forest and wanders among the villages looking for children who are not following the aforementioned tradition. Although he is generally invisible, it's said that he then shows himself to these children and lures them into the forest with a distinct whistle. Now, what is this tradition that he is the lord or god of? And if the children don't follow that tradition, he lures them into the forest.
I'm gonna just take a wild guess. Is it sleeping on time? Like, is it like a?
Oh, you are so close. You are
Oh,
so close.
I'm just thinking because like it's one of those things that sleep on time, otherwise you'll be taken away, kind
Just
of a thing.
yeah.
Yes,
Boogeyman sort
but
of
then
thing.
you
Yeah.
but you'll have to be a little more specific. You are so very, very close.
No, wait, that doesn't make sense. I thought sleeping on Christmas Eve on time,
No,
but
no,
that
no,
would
no, no,
not
no.
make
This is
sense
a
from a South
tradition. This is a
American.
tradition. We are talking about a tradition in Latin American countries. So
Yeah,
think
that don't make
sleep
sense.
traditions in Latin American countries.
Sleeping on the right
Huh?
posture, like sleeping on your
No,
back
no,
or
no, 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 no,
something?
no, 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 no.
No?
You're going colder. You have it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
sleep related. But
Okay.
okay, let me just give you a clue. This will give it away. But let's
Mm.
say sleep at a specific time.
Like this afternoon. If you don't sleep in the afternoon, is it or
Yeah.
something?
So what is
Something
it
to do with
called?
it? Siesta
Don't nap.
of the Lord of the Siesta. Yeah,
He is the Lord of the Siesta.
oh.
Oh, how cool. Nice,
So the
nice,
story
nice.
goes that when children don't, sleep in the afternoon, when they don't do the siesta, there are many versions of what happens. The friendlier version is that Jazzy Jatere takes them into the hidden places of the forest to play, feeds them honey and fruit. And at the end of the siesta, when they are all weary from play, he gives them a magical kiss and sends them back with no memory.
Hmm.
Right. That's the friendly version. Most versions of the story are where he takes them back to a cave where he puts out their eyes and imprisons them for an untold amount of time, sustaining them with wild fruits and berries until they become feral like animals. Still more gruesome,
Hmm.
tales say that the children are brought back to his brother Ao Ao, who is a cannibalistic creature who feeds upon their flesh.
Oh my.
Yeah. And the siesta is not, let's say, isolated to the Latin American countries. There are
Yeah.
a lot of people in Goa here who take the siesta. There are a lot of shops which close down in the
I
afternoon
mean,
for a siesta.
possibly the same Portuguese tradition also, right? Because I've heard it's a thing
Yes,
in like
yeah.
yeah. So wonder. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's from the Guarani speaking regions of Latin America, from where it's gone to the Portuguese, and then from there to here. So
Cool.
that's all. Actually, we are out of time for this episode, and before we wind up, there is the little matter of the tradition, Aditya.
Um, which Indian inventor named their invention after their favorite beverage? Is the question that I will let our listeners ponder upon for a week.
Okay, so you heard it here.
Uh,
Which
should I
Indian
give?
inventor?
Sorry, Vinny. I feel like I make it very vague every time. I'm going to be a bit more specific. Okay. So the story
Okay.
behind this is, and this is completely made up on the spot. This is me improvising. The story behind this is this particular inventor was out drinking the beverage with their friend, and in that moment, in that specific moment of camaraderie, sharing their beverage, the friend is when they named their invention. So I will leave it at that.
Yes, so you've heard the fake mythology behind this. Now it's for you to guess the fake answer to this. So that's all for this episode. Thank you for listening in. We hope you enjoyed the show and learned something new. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe to our podcast and leave us a review. It takes you all of 5 seconds to do so, and it helps us reach a wider audience, allows more people to discover and enjoy the show. We'd also love to hear from you. Feedback, suggestions, trivia, and even poor jokes, poorer than Aditya's. You can reach us on Instagram at Are You Quizzing Me? We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more episodes with you in the future. Thanks again for tuning in.
I have to give a shout out to HK as well. These were two of our most fun episodes. So thank you, HK, for these last two episodes. And thanks everybody for listening. Yeah.
Thank you for having me as always, and looking forward to being on here again.
Yes, yes, yes. We will get you on. Maybe sooner than people think. Ooh, mystery.
Aditya will be back for the fact check after the musical sting, so don't go anywhere.
And here's the fact check for the episode. There are multiple districts in India which share their name. Aurangabad in both Bihar and Maharashtra, Balrampur in Chhattisgarh and Uttar Pradesh, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh and Himachal Pradesh, Hamirpur in Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, Pratapgarh in Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, Raigarh in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Betelgeuse is a red supergiant star. Dhirubhai Ambani passed away on 6 July 2002. Stereo volume in Tesla Model S goes up to volume 11, as does the retro dial on Android 11, both in reference to the famous scene from This Is Spinal Tap. And that's all for the fact check.